Time for another recap of Game of Thrones. So last night, Tyrion proved his genius yet again. He's been trying to avoid being killed for so long. I forgot how well read he is. Of course, he would know better than the Dragon Queen herself how to raise a dragon from all the books he's read. He walked into that cave like a boss and unchained those dragons. And it was already unfair that they were being punished for Drogon's crimes, but now that they are free, maybe he will be able to train them, if not tame them. I also forgot that Cersei has the mountain now as her own personal pet. It is so unfair the things this incestuous, trifling hoe gets away with. I mean, she got her comeuppance in the worst way, in a way that even I wouldn't have wanted her to have, but then she is rewarded with a monster as her, faithful servant. I just want all Lannisters except Tyrion to die. Is that too much to ask? Sansa and Theon have a tearful goodbye. She is on her way north to be with Jon. And he doesn't want to come face to face with Jon after all of the things he's done to the Stark family. Brienne tells Sansa that she saw Arya recently, so at least now she knows that her sister is still alive. So she knows her sister and her little brothers are still alive. I just realized that, in Westeros, it's rumored that all of the Stark children are dead except Sansa, when the truth is they're all alive except Robb. Bran is still in the cave with the three-eyed crow. He's showing Bran visions. He's supposed to be preparing him for what and how this helps. I have no idea. But Bran gets to see his father, his uncle, and his aunt at Winterfell when they were children. He also gets to see Hodor when he was younger, and Hodor's talking and they call him by his real name, Willis. Well, actually in the books, his real name is Walder, but I guess the writers didn't want us to be, confuse him with Walder Frey. That bastard. So I was right. Arya did have to pass a test. And Dude is taking her back to the faceless men place in order to, continue to train her. And he can give her sight back. I guess Arya had to go through this ordeal in order to truly let go of her identity as a Stark. Back on the Iron Islands, Theon's dad, I can't remember his name, he finally dies. In the books, he died way back when, the other three kings, which was Renly, Robb, and Joffrey, died. You didn't even see it, you just heard it. So, the only king, after he died, the only king that was left alive in the Battle of the Five Kings was Stannis Baratheon, but we all see what happened to him. The retribution keeps coming with Roose Bolton dying at the hands of his bastard, Ramsay Snow. Now the same must happen to Ramsay. He killed his stepmother and his little brother because he didn't want competition over his new title, Lord Bolton. I get that. But she was innocent. She's never done anything to you. Why couldn't you kill her quickly? Why did you have to let the dogs out? And finally, the piece de resistance. That red hoe proved herself useful and brought my Jon Snow back to life. I guess I can stop calling her the red hoe now. Maybe. These first couple of episodes feel like the setup for a bigger story. Tyrion and the dragons, Arya and her training, Bran and the three-eyed crow, the Lannisters and that extremist religious group. I can't remember their names. I think they're called the Sparrows. With so much to tell, it just feels like 10 episodes is just not going to be enough time to tell this story. I wish HBO would add 3 extra episodes to the season. Instead of having it be 10 episodes, it would be 13. Are you happy our favorite bastard is alive again? What does this mean for the Night's Watch? Let me know in the comments. And remember, sharing is caring, because what is dead may never die. Gotta go. See you when I see ya.